Hey guys. All right, guys. Today is that day we about to get crazy. Okay, guys, for real. So today, first of all, guys, I want to say, and I have to say, oh my gosh, I am feeling so thankful. I just want to thank, I finally got my first donation, and like I said earlier, it's not about the donation, it's about progress. And so to know that someone appreciated my videos so much that you wanted to pay me for them, to give me something to keep them going, I am so grateful. Johnny, I want to say thank you. There are others of you who have requested the option to make a donation, and there is a PayPal in my description area, my PayPal link. You can send it there if you do in fact wish to send me a donation. I also will post the PayPal address here, just so that you guys can have it if you'd like to. But let me tell you something, guys. It's not about being paid. I do these videos because I love you guys so much. I love entertaining. But guys, you gotta help me out a little bit. I have to stop cussing, you guys. Like, my mouth, oh my gosh. Like, I don't want to say all those words anymore. We want to talk about, I'm a good person. We can all be good people. I'm very spiritual. I don't want a look of like someone who is kind of like evil, a mean person, vindictive. I'm not a mean-spirited person. Sorry, like I was saying, I'm not a mean-spirited person. I'm a very loving person, which is why I have never kicked anyone in the nuts. But that does not matter because I can tell you all about it. I can give you all great ideas, and we can talk about crazy things while still being good people. I like to think that way. So help me out, guys. I have to stop cussing. Like, my just clean it out with some soap. But this one is for my guy Johnny, and once again, thank you. Okay, guys, what are we talking about today? Today we are talking about shrinkage. We're not talking about shrinkage like hair shrinkage. We're talking about, what do we do here on this channel? Ball busting, my dudes. So today we are talking about shrinkage. Not when you come out of the water and it's shrunken. Okay, today we are talking about how to shrink a tiny little pea. Okay, it doesn't have to be small. Maybe it's big. A bigger one would be quite the challenge, wouldn't it be? Okay, so let's think about different ways to shrink a penis. Okay, or shrink it eat, right? Okay, so first of all, what is the purpose of us shrinking this penis? The purpose is because we want to get at those nuts, and the nuts are underneath the dick. Okay, so we want to get that out of the way so that we can have full access to the nuts, right? Okay, so what we want to do is, there are different ways we can do this. We can shrink it over time, meaning we can abuse it until it, the thing is, when you abuse that peen, it may swell up and make it larger. You never know, but there are ways. So think about, I don't know why I just thought about bending, and it's possible that it might be able to bend. I don't know that it can. It can bend to some degree. If you are trying to absolutely massacre, destroy someone's penis, right? Someone who has done harm to you, I would suggest this one. I would say you want to bend it in half. You want to get some rope, and it could be that fishing wire, because the thing about fishing wire, though, it is gonna leave some cuts. It's going to cut into your flesh if you tie it tight enough. If this is someone that you dislike so much, that you hate so much, that has done something horrible to you, that may have even almost cost you your life, then you don't give a shit, or you're defending yourself. You don't give a shit now, okay? If you got some abrasions, if your peen got cut because I folded it in half and I tied that bitch up with with some fishing cord, then so be it. Now you just got a thick penis. You wanted a thick penis, now you got it. Okay, how you feel? Okay, you feeling good? Okay, but there's that. So let me tell you something. That is a way to shrink it, but also to make it big. So now he can say I got a big dick, right? whatever. It might be short still too. Guys, I don't know what's happening with my camera. I think I just need to tighten it up. So yes, I just needed to tighten it up. But the lighting is so horrible today, right? So that's one way, right? So we're not going to talk about what we're going to do to testicles yet. We're just basically going to talk about shrinking the penis, okay? So that's one way to shrink it. Another way is to just kind of squash it down with your hand like that. Penis up, squash it down. Oh my God, that hurts. Penis up, squash it down. And you know, you're going to, oh my God, I just got an idea. So what we want to do, right? So we want to get some saran wrap, the plastic wrap, right? We want to get the penis while it's still soft. Think about this, guys. Oh my gosh. This can be tortureful. That's my word. Don't judge me. What I'm thinking, right, is what we could do is while it's still soft, and the smaller the better, because if it's a small peen, then it's easier to squash it down. It's easier to make it even smaller so that you get at those testicles. The problem is, some of you guys, your penis is so small that I don't even need to shrink to get at the testicle, because the testicle is probably bigger than the tiny little penis you get. But moving right along, guys, I'm in the middle of something. I'm about to do something. I'm pulling up to this hotel. It's called Bahamar. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. This is one of our most beautiful hotels here in the Bahamas. So I'm going here to make a delivery. So right now I'm just not even completely ready because I just need to put some heels on, right? With this dang peach. Anyway, I don't know. I've never come through this entrance before, so guys, I'm going to be right back, okay? Take your time. See you in a minute. So we're back. All right. Let me give y'all a little shoulder, okay? Because it's hot in this beach. Okay. So we were talking about shrinking some penis, okay? So here's what I was thinking, right? Like I said, now since I had that thought about the saran wrap, I had an even better thought with some tape, right? Now tape, we have tape, like not all tape is as strong as the other. We have masking tape that works very well. We have saran wrap. It is kind of thin and, you know, it's not as strong as tape is, but at the same time, you have a clear view of the little squished up penis underneath it. So what you want to do is you're going to grab that penis, you want to squash it down just like this. Don't matter if it hurts. Calm down, okay? So penis is up, you want to squash it down. Just keep spiking it down like this. Spike it down, all right? While you're spiking it down, you say, get down, get, right? So you spike it down, pat it down, make sure it stays down there. You want to put your hand on top of it so it doesn't pop back up like a spring, right? So now you get the saran wrap, okay? You want to tie the whole waist area up with the saran wrap. That's going to keep the penis contained in that one little area, right? And so now it's all the way squished down. I assume that there would be like a little nook poking up like this, like a little nook. But at the same time, some of you, your penis is so non-existent that there will be no little nook. And like I said, some of you, your penis is so small that you don't have enough. There and just be there. Okay, guys. I don't know what's going on today with my camera. And this ain't the video for my camera to be freaking out, but anyway, like I was saying. So anyway, like I was saying, some of you got a neck so small that you don't even need to tie it down. You don't need to do nothing with it. It's just there. It's just literally just. Spoken out about that far. Okay, so now we've discussed things about we discussed the possibility of a 3-inch, 3.5-inch penis. Okay, I had a discussion with someone in the comments, and I don't know if I had this conversation with you guys before, right? But I do have an experience with doing small peeing. Thing is, that peen didn't even rise, so it didn't fall. All right, it didn't fall because it didn't rise. It just stayed in one position because it didn't get bigger, didn't get smaller, didn't swell. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't get hard, nothing. It was okay because I still like the little cutie pie. anyway. But he was small and flappy, and he was maybe about 2.5 inches, maybe. Okay, it was tiny, and we couldn't do anything with it. And I would try to do interesting things with it, but to see if maybe I could get it to move, but it did not move. But anyway, moving right along. So we want to tie that down and make sure we get it out of the way. Another way to shrink a penis is okay, so we know that if you use a meat cleaver, and this is one of your ideas as well, but I have had is it called a meat cleaver? What is it? Anyway, a meat tenderizer, right? And bear in mind that when you spank something that is meat, and when you hurt it or when it's bruised, that eventually it will swell up. So in the moment, we're thinking it's not going to swell up in this moment. So what we want to do is, and we don't want to do this while with the penis just kind of you're laying on your back and things. No, we ain't doing that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a tiny little table or whatever. We're going to let you stand up. We're going to let you put your penis on the table, okay? Rest it on the table. Hello? Are you listening? On the table. Thank you. That's what I said. Put it on the table. Rest it there. We're going to get that meat cleaver. We can just spank it. We ball our lips in like this. We're like spanking. Anyway, a meat tenderizer, right? And bear in mind that when you spank something that is meat, and when you hurt it or when it's bruised, that eventually it will swell up. So in the moment, we're thinking it's not going to swell up in this moment. So what we want to do is, and we don't want to do this while with the penis just kind of you're laying on your back and things. No, we ain't doing that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a tiny little table or whatever. We're going to let you stand up. We're going to let you put your penis on the table, okay? Rest it on the table. Hello? Are you listening? On the table. Thank you. That's what I said. Put it on the table. Rest it there. We're going to get that meat cleaver. We can just spank it. We ball our lips in like this. We're like spank meat. I'm trying so hard to contain my anger. Okay, I'm trying my best. I have a few ideas. Some awesome ideas for shrinking this penis right now. And then leading up to talking about what we're going to do with those nuts, my God. But for some reason, this video does not want me to get it in today. And so I'm going to have to get another phone. So just in case I cannot go any further in this video and the video keeps stopping, please know that I'm going to do a part 2 to this video, okay? Don't play with me, phone, okay? All right, so let me go. So like I was saying, so we want to get a meat cleaver, okay? We're going to put it on the table, the penis on table, meat cleaver in hand, okay? Why am I calling it a meat cleaver? It's a meat tenderizer in hand. We put it in a hand. We're going to fold our lips in because we mean business, like this. You know how when you're chopping, you know how when you're tenderizing meat or you're chopping meat or whatever you're doing, you're in the moment and you get just into it and it takes a lot of energy because you want to make sure you do it right, but then you want to stay on that meat, and this meat is kind of narrow and it's tiny. It's tiny. Okay, so we want to stay focused, so we tend to ball our lips in like this, and we just, because we mean business. What did I say? We're not chopping it, we're spanking this penis with the meat tenderizer, and the point is to make it smaller, to make it shrink. But the thing is, when we tenderize this meat, it's going to thin it out, so then we're going to be able to kind of roll it up a little bit, or fold it back, or throw it back. It's going to be weak, it's going to be limp, okay? So like I said, we're chopping it, we're spanking it, because we mean business. Get that one side of the lip. Spank it, right? And you keep spanking the shit out of that. You put all your energy into it. Now, some of you guys may not be able to handle this. So what? Because maybe you deserve it, okay? So, we can keep tenderizing that meat, okay? And now when it's finally tender, we're going to take it. Now it's going to be all thin like this, right? Soggy. And it shouldn't... I still record. This camera, I swear, is gonna get on my last nerve today. The nerve. Okay, turn it to the side. There may be some cops behind me. Anyway, guys, like I was saying, okay, if you guys want to hear that, if you guys are as upset as I am about, I don't know where the light is coming from, but it ain't coming in the right direction. Okay. Look, now it wants to record. This thing is going to get my last nerve. Anyway, like I was saying, you want to put in the meat cleaver and the meat tenderizer. Let me put this back up so you can get some business going, okay? Guys, I don't know. It's doing something. I think it's recording. But anyway, like I said, you want to put it on that meat cleaver. And when we're done with it, we're going to get that. It's going to be soft and squishy. What it's going to do is it's going to be nice and like thinned out. And what it should do is it have the I'm done. I can. It's quite obvious today for this video. So I'm going to end it here, and I'm gonna do a part 2 to this, okay? And we're gonna finish talk about how if we spike that meat with the meat tenderizer, we can get it real soggy, tender. Let's talk about that later, okay? Love you guys. So they say that I'm